Good morning, Razi, and good morning, Photokina. This is the last day of Epson Red Sea live broadcasts from the Red Sea to the Photokina of 2010 fair. We have therefore prepared some very special items for today. What I'm holding here is not just a jar of water. It's a jar full of seahorses swimming as we speak, laboratory-raised seahorses. And although I cannot read their mind, I can only imagine how excited they must be. After all, after spending all of their lives up until now in a laboratory, today will be the first encounter with the Red Sea.
This is an exciting day for these little seahorses indeed. It's amazing how beautiful such a small creature can be. But Sharon, just out of curiosity, who raised seahorses in the laboratory, and why would anyone come up with such an original idea?
It's a good question, Razi. The Eilat Underwater Observatory Marine Park was an institute to raise these seahorses in the laboratory, and the purpose was to assist with reviving and supporting the coral reefs in the underwater world here in the area in Eilat. It's a blessed cause by all means. Eilat's Underwater Observatory Marine Park is an ecological site that was established in the purpose of promoting the interests of the Red Sea in this area. First, it serves as a educational base for both adults and children, providing them with knowledge regarding the underwater creatures here around in Eilat. This valuable knowledge assists people with respecting the underwater world and also provides them with the understanding of what has to be done in order to preserve it. The Underwater Observatory, Dirk, to you. The Underwater Observatory also consists of a research department. This research department invests all of its energies in finding out what are the best ways for us to help out the underwater creatures and ensure their well-being. The Underwater Observatory, as its names apply, is also a great touristic attraction. By visiting the Underwater Observatory, people get the chance to meet some of the most fascinating creatures that are found here underwater in the Red Sea of Eilat, including sharks, sea turtles, eels, rays, and much more. That's great. Aviv, I'm passing this jar of seahorses to you, and you should receive it underwater within a few minutes. Meanwhile, I would like us to watch a short video clip showing us what those seahorses have been going through up until now.
Welcome to the underwater.
Aviv, I can see that my seahorses have reached their destination. I think I'm not sure regarding the seahorses, but I'm ready.
Are you ready, Sharon?
I'm ready, Aviv. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. It looks like the seahorses are ready, so let's get it on.
Let's do it.
Wow.
As you can see, Sharon, we're just ready to slowly record them.
Our next live broadcast is planned for 3 o'clock, and it will be featuring a very special mammal instinct. This mammal instinct allows babies, infants, I'm talking about humans of course, just a few months old, to instinctively hold their breath underwater once their head is submerged in water. And they can dive in the Red Sea even before they have ever learned to crawl or to walk. So stay tuned with us at 3 o'clock. I would like to thank Aviv very much for this great live broadcast. It was thrilling and I enjoyed it very much. Thank you, Aviv.
Thank you very much, Sharon.
This is Sharon Rainis for Epson Red Sea, live broadcasting in full HD from Eilat, Israel. It's our first Epson Red Sea live broadcast at the Photokina 2010 fair. Everybody here is very excited and looking forward to the upcoming week.
So Sharon, what's our first live broadcast is gonna be? What is all about?
Okay, well, Razi, we're at the moment live broadcasting from the Dolphin Reef in Eilat, which is a unique ecological site that provides people with an opportunity to meet and to underwater. As we speak, we already have Daniel Watts waiting. He's a dolphin reef instructor, and he's waiting to speak with us here at the fair. Hello, Daniel. You're at the dolphin reef. Can you tell us what's going around you? So I guess we'll just have to keep you underwater for a few hours, Daniel, until the ship passes by.
Can you repeat that?
Later on.
Okay, I'm counting on you, Razi. Meanwhile, we'll let Daniel out of the water so he can breathe some fresh air. But please stay tuned with us for our next live broadcast that is planned for 4 o'clock, in which Epson Red Sea is going to host an underwater art exhibition. Yes, that's an underwater exhibition that was specially designed to be established and to be visited under the surface of the water of the Red Sea. We're going to feature there the work of Shlomo Cohen, a famous Israeli artist, caricaturist, journalist, and scuba diver. This is Sharon Rainis for Epson Red Sea, live broadcasting in full HD from Eilat, Israel. Thank you and see you soon. Epson Red Sea has decided to provide artists that deal with the world of scuba diving and the community of underwater photography with a special stage. Hi everyone and welcome to Storm in the Sea. Sharon Rainis here, live broadcasting from Eilat, Israel. Today we're about to break a new scuba diving Guinness record together. Each and one of you is an inseparable part of this new record, so stick along as the fun begins. While hundreds of divers get organized here around me, let us first introduce you with the concept of this huge dive and your very important role in the Guinness record we're about to break this morning. This brings me to my one and only personal request from you this morning. Now that you realize that our Guinness record depends on the number of viewers on this live broadcast, please send an SMS, send an email, give a call to your family members and your friends, inviting them to join us on this live broadcast and to become part of this new Guinness record we're breaking this morning. Meanwhile, you can see that hundreds of divers have already begun entering the water scene. I would like to thank each and one of you joining our live broadcast this morning. It was a pleasure to dive with you here at the Satil Wreck in Eilat. For all you divers out there, keep diving safely and please take care of the underwater world. It's so fragile and it needs your protection by all means. This is Sharon Rainis, live broadcasting from Eilat, Israel for Storm in the Sea. Thank you and see you again tomorrow. Good day and welcome to the World Shootout 2014 winning ceremony. This is the 4th year in a row that the World Shootout competition takes place worldwide. Once again, the World Shootout hosts hundreds of amateur and professional photographers from many different countries, competing each other for incredibly worthy prizes. Thousands of stunning underwater images taken all over the world between the months of January to July were submitted to the competition. Browsing through all of these images is like going on a world tour that takes you through the most fascinating seas, glaciers, rivers, and lakes around the globe. World Shootout 2014